tattoos in the workforce, how do I feel about it?
Yeah, like do you agree or disagree with them?
Oh, I mean, there are like tons and tons of people out there that have tattoos. And are you asking like, do I think they should be?
Do you feel like people should be discriminated for having tattoos?
Yeah. No, definitely not. I wish that more people were conscious of how tattoos can be an expression of like a personal sentiment, and I don't feel that that should be something that you discriminate against. Yeah.
Okay. If you were in charge of hiring for a company, would you second guess somebody based off their appearance, or would you judge them solely off their
If we're talking,
skills?
yeah, just about tattoos, I don't think I would, but again, that's probably because I have so many tattoos myself.
How many tattoos do you have?
I have 4 currently. But I know that when I was interviewing for this position, that it wasn't a concern for me because I was wearing a suit which has long sleeves and it was able to conceal all the tattoos that I have. But I know that when I was considering placements for tattoos, I had to be conscious of thinking about, if I'm going in for a job interview. So it's something that's on my mind, even though I personally think that I wouldn't discriminate against people for tattoos. I know that is, I don't want to say like a stereotype that I have, but I was maybe afraid that I would be discriminated
Ryan
against.
Sheldon, please come to the main office.
I was afraid that I would be discriminated against because of my tattoos, and that was a concern when I was getting my tattoos, and that affected where I had them done.
Do you feel like people should be more cautious on where they get tattoos positioned?
No, I think that if you have a good enough reason to get a tattoo, and I have opinions on what I think good reasons are for getting tattoos, but if you have something that you really want to get a tattoo of, and it means something to you, then you shouldn't be concerned with how people are going to react. That shouldn't be a consideration that you make. That being said, obviously, the idea that if trying to appear as a professional, that does enter into the considerations. I know that from experience. It's one thing to say no, you shouldn't have that be one of your considerations, but I know for a fact that for a lot of us it is, because there is a stigma out there that people with tattoos are less intelligent, or that people with tattoos are a certain way, even though that isn't always the case.
Okay.